Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, or whatever, to Totality, which I hope you find is the most fascinating Eclipse video on the planet, on the net. And of course, being serenaded by one of the best bands in the world, Glass Hammer, not going to hurt at all. And God's helping me out on this video. This is, I'm going to be featuring God Almighty, because his light show is like nobody else's. And God's helped me out on a couple of other videos, especially my mineral collection. He made all those. And so in 2017, I noticed how the ground, I had just mowed here, and I saw the ground. I was just like perplexed. I didn't know what to expect. I was looking down, I was like, wow, this stuff is moving. All this stuff is moving. And I talked to a lady yesterday. She said that the ground made her sick after the eclipse. So with a lot of the phone cameras, the cell phone cameras, you can't even tell that the sun went into a shadow. You can't tell. And so with my other camera, my stationary camera over here, it does show the dark coming on and then coming back in really, really good. So I'm using that footage, but I realized I had to cut up. When I was editing this, I had to start with my cell phone, then I had to jump over to my stationary phone, and then back to the cell phone. So that's why I'm giving this presentation, this intro, so that you see that I had two cameras. I used the footage from two cameras, and I had to go back and forth with them, so to get what I wanted to show. So now we're going to see where I was, and then we're going to get into my footage. So hope you enjoy this, and like I say, I'm going to have a challenge at the end for new topic research. Thank you. I'm going to take just a moment to show you where I was when I took this. Right here, like kind of between the M and the T, from between the Salem and the Mount Vernon. Right along in here, kind of where my cursor is here. Right along in there. If that little dot right there is Orchardville, it's probably right about there. So you can see where I was. All right, this is Harry's video Totality, and we have Glass Hammer Untold Tales playing in the background. Great CD. Didn't get a lot of attention, but just a great CD. And I'm going to explain what I've got going on here. This is the big day of Totality, and this is my fourth. This is my fourth total eclipse. So I'm kind of laid out a little different here. Okay, first of all, I got this guy here that is shining up at my security lamp, so that I'll be time stamped and dated to when the security lamp comes on and when it goes off. And last time it was on for about 2.5 to 3 minutes, and so and I've got power going to this camera here because it can't be on. It has a 5-minute limit on it, but that's my old camera, and I've got it shooting down on this piece of cardboard laid out here. Now over here I've got another piece of cardboard laid out, and that's kind of going to be in the shadows, because like yesterday and the day before, between overcast and clouds, I kind of picked the spots that I wanted to show as far as, because I don't have a lot of leaves. Back in 17, it was in August, and all the trees had leaves, and so it made it a little bit different. Then I got over here, I got this one here laid out, and it's going to be underneath this tree here. You can already see some of the shadow in there, but it's going to have shadow in it. And so I'm set up for showing the ground, and we're going to show, here's a shot that going this way, and we're going to be serenaded by Glass Hammer Untold Tales. Excellent CD. I just rediscovered this one recently. It's good CD. Fred and Steve just jamming. So I'm about 2 hours from launch time. So here's what we got going, and just kind of giving you a little background here. We'll pick it up here in a few. We're about 30 minutes from Totality, I guess they could say. It's getting a little bit, we don't have nothing in the sky. There's that arch there. That means military. And earlier I counted 16 chemtrails. These aren't contrails. They've been there for a long time. There's some more of them here. Just do a pan. So the sky is full of chemicals. But I'm already there. The sky is pretty much clear. It's just some well, the chemtrails. That's the only thing that's making cloud issues now. Untold Tales by Glass Hammer. Great CD. Eclipse music. We're at about 150 now. So just a few minutes. It's getting a little bit darker, but nothing compared to. It sounds like I got some huge helicopters coming in from the west. There's been some more activity overhead. Huh. And there they are up there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 black helicopters coming in from the west. What if you can even see them? Hey kiddo, how's that girl? It makes you wonder. Very seldom do I get any aerial activity out here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And they're up pretty high. There's my little helper, my monster. What is she chasing down now? A bug. Getting ready for totality. And we are getting a little bit darker. And I don't have any eclipse glasses because I'm going to be looking down at the ground. It's my garden plot. Ready to go for this year's pepper garden. And there go the four copters. And you can see all the chemtrails. My goodness. All kinds of chemtrails. And we're still getting a little bit darker. My props are in place. Nothing to scream about now. But like I say, I noticed this during the last eclipse. Like I say, this is my 4th. And the ground to me was just fascinating. Keep that wind down. Don't want it to blow my cardboard pieces. It is getting noticeably darker. It's about 1:55. So we're just a few minutes out. Let's go check on some of our props. Nothing spectacular yet there. Hey kiddo. Hey girl. She's wondering what's all this cardboard doing out here. Eclipse music. at her. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. You ready for the eclipse? Is it going to get dark on you? All right, it's getting pretty dark here. I would say probably, I'd say 50%. And I'm going to go ahead and turn on my camera here and here. We're going to film, do some more filming. A is A. That was an old Glass Hammer tune. Made it to Untold Tales. It's getting dark. Careful, cat. Let's go up here. Oh, that's starting to look really bizarre. I think I'm going to move my other cardboard pieces over here. Dark. Careful, cat. That's starting to look really bizarre. I think I'm going to move my other cardboard pieces over here. Okay, the light came. Okay, my security lamp has already come on. And just go show that up there. Okay, now coming down here, and we have a 360 horizon, and we are at totality. There's Saturn, or is that Jupiter? Oh, there's Jupiter, Venus. You can see Saturn. It is dark. What do you think about that, kiddo? Huh? Isis? What do you think? It is dark. See Mars. It's just a little bit too cloudy. Boy, these vultures are like freaking out, like, what? 360-degree sunset. Partner here is like wondering when she's going to shoot on the cardboard. Up a lot more light than what is actually out here. It's a lot darker. I'm going to flash it up to the sun right quick. It just shines up there, but it's just that. Here it comes again. All right. Check that out. Over here. Light is coming back. My security lamp is still on. That's wild. And the light just went out. survived her first total eclipse. The first and last, kiddo. That's wild. Traffic noise. I'm glad I caught them. Just to mix that. Hey girl. Hey girl. Hope that comes through. That's wild. That's wild. Hey, kiddo. Come on, girl. Just about over with. So I'm going to conclude now. Hope you've enjoyed it. Being serenaded by Glass Hammer Untold Tales. Fantastic CD. Okay, my security lamp has already come on. And Just gonna show that up there. Okay, now coming down here, and we have a 360 horizon, and we are at totality. There's Saturn, or is that Jupiter? Oh, there's Jupiter, Venus. You can see Saturn. It is dark. What do you think about that, kiddo? Huh? Isis? What do you think? It is dark. See Jupiter, Venus. I can't see Mars. It's just a little bit too cloudy. Boy, these vultures are like freaking out, like, what? 360-degree sunset. My partner here is like wondering when she's gonna get to eat on this cardboard. She loves to chew on cardboard. The camera shows up a lot more light than what is actually out here. It's a lot darker. I'm gonna flash it up to the sun right quick. It just shines up there, but it's definitely, oh, here it comes again. All right. Check that out. Let's go over here. Light is coming back. My security lamp is still on. That's wild. And the light just went out. Isis has survived her first total eclipse. It's your first and last, kiddo. That's wild. taking shots here, having to combat all that traffic noise. I'm glad I caught this. This to me is fascinating. Hey girl. I hope that comes through. That's wild. That's wild. Hey girl. Hey kiddo. Just about over with. So I'm going to conclude now. Hope you've enjoyed it. Being serenaded by Glass Hammer Untold Tales. Fantastic CD. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope that this sparks some new interest with a topic of what goes on in the ground. It appeared to me that the shadows were more intriguing as the moon was passing through and the sun was coming back out, as opposed to when it was going in. So that's interesting to me, and I'm wondering what the differences would be of those shadows from one end of the spectrum, the dark spectrum, to the other, and in the middle too. It looked to me like the swirls from 2017 were a little bit more intense than this time around, but I was ready for it as best as I could. Are there things I wish I'd done? Yes. I wish I'd laid out another couple of pieces of cardboard in different places to pick up those wild shadows. And so, and now I'm going to show you, at the request of one of my producers, Mark, I'm going to show you what it looks like with no trick photography, no shadowing of the sun, but just regular sunlight and the regular shadows of these same trees. And perhaps next time, if there's an eclipse coming through, some people could get together and span across that, and then lay out cardboard, or just go to concrete on the ground. Concrete ground does exactly the same thing, and through the entire dark area, or the what's going to go 100% totality, and then do testing of the ground from one way to the other, just through it, just to see if there's any differences. I don't know if anybody has scratched the surface of this research or not. I think I'm the first. I think I'm another pioneer with that. I've got a lot of firsts. There's no doubt. So anyway, hope you enjoyed it. Now I'm going to show you the pictures of the shadow as it was that day, before and after. I'm going to get some more clean shots of that. Here comes the run. Hey girl. Thank you. So I'll put the cardboard back out so you can see how defined these branches are. And this is a few days after the actual eclipse, but it's about the same thing. The cardboard's in the same place. We had several days of bad weather, nasty weather, right after the eclipse. But here you can see how defined all that is. And I just wanted to show that to you so you get a good shot of it. And we'll wrap it up. Thank you. Hey girl. Hey girl. You gonna help me? You gonna help me do some shooting? She loves to get in the shots.